Hi, boys and girls. I'm going to read to you the math test like I sometimes do in school. You can either follow along with me or take it on your own. That is up to you. Okay, so give the best answer for each question. Obviously, I'm not going to wait forever for each question, so you'll have time to go back and do it, okay? Number 1. Tybo has science club on Saturdays at 10:30. If it takes him 20 minutes to walk to the lab and he likes to arrive 5 minutes early, at what time should he leave home? So, he has club on Saturdays at 10:30. So you're going to need to figure out his 20 minutes to walking there and his 5 minutes to arriving early. Add that together and figure out how long ahead of time he would need to leave home to get there and be in club by 10:30. Okay? And your choices are 10:15, 5 to 10, 5 past 10, 5 to 11. They are your choices. And if it helps you, boys and girls, you can write 10:15. Write the standard time, like 10 dot dot 15, 1 5. 5 to 10. You could write 9 dot dot 5 5, 9:55. Okay, so you could write those times next to those choices to help you. Number 2. Which phrases tell the time on this clock? Select all of them that apply. So look at the clock. Figure out what time it is. You could write the time in standard time next to it to help you. And then look at your choices. 9:45, 10:45, 10:45, 10 to 9. So select the ones that apply. Number 3. A concert starts at 5 p.m. Manny needs 25 minutes to drive to the concert and 10 minutes to park and find a seat. What time should he leave home? So if the concert's starting at 5, you're going to need to figure out his 25 minutes of driving and his 10 minutes to park and find a seat. And add those times up and then subtract that from 5 o'clock to see what time he should need to leave home. Okay? Number 4. If the class begins at 1:15 and ends at 2:55, how long does the class last? So it starts at 1:15, it ends at 2:55. How long does that class last, boys and girls? Your choices are 40 minutes, 1 hour and 30 minutes, 1 hour and 40 minutes, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Number 5, write the time in standard form, 7 minutes before 8. So remember how we talked about writing the time in standard form, okay? Number 6, write this time in standard form. They're showing you the clock. Look at the shorthand, which is the hour hand, and look at the minute hand, and write the time in standard form. Number 7, the movie starts at 7:30 p.m. and lasts for 55 minutes. What time will it be when the movie ends? Number 8, the music lesson started at 9:35 a.m. and ended at 10:15 a.m. How long did it last? How many minutes? Number 9, it rained for 29 minutes. The rain ended at 1:12 p.m. What time did the rain begin? It ended at 1:12 p.m. and it rained for 29 minutes. So you need to figure out what time did the rain begin? When did it start? Number 10. The time is 7:15. Draw the hands on the clock to show this time. 7:15. Remember which is the short hand and which is the long hand. And make sure you're clear when you're drawing it for me. Number 11. You have to write the time. The clock has the time here for you. Remember the short hand and remember the long hand. They want you to write how many minutes after what hour, and then they want you to write how many minutes before what hour, using that same clock. Number 12. Juanita's flight arrives in Chicago at 7:05 a.m. She will have to change planes. Her next flight will leave Chicago at 9:55 a.m. How much time does Juanita have to change planes? So she arrives in Chicago at 7:05 a.m. and she's going to have to change planes. Her next flight will leave Chicago at 9:55. How much time does she have to change planes? How many hours and minutes does she have? And boys and girls, you can pause this at any time to figure out the problem before going on. Okay, 13. Find the elapsed time in hours and minutes. So you see you have two clocks here. Here's your starting clock. You see the time. Here is your end clock. And they want you to find the elapsed time in hours and minutes. So what is the time between this clock and this clock? And write how many hours and minutes between those two times. The race started at 7:55 a.m. The first runner crossed the finish line 13 minutes later. What time was it when this runner finished the race? Mr. Jackson leaves Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, at 9:35 a.m. and drives to Dallas, Texas. He arrives in Dallas at 12:46 p.m. How long is he driving? Andre is baking batches of crackers. Each batch has 10 crackers and takes 12 minutes to bake. Andre started baking at 3:27 and has 40 crackers to bake. When does the last batch come out of the oven? So each batch has 10 crackers and takes 12 minutes. He started baking at 3:27 and he has 40 crackers to bake. So remember, 10 crackers takes 12 minutes. And he has 40 crackers to bake. Okay, so each time he does that, it's 12 minutes. And he started his baking at 3:27. All right, take your time, boys and girls, and good luck. And you can listen to this again if you need to. If you have any questions, just reach out to me. All right, have a great day. Bye.